I am not only a stay-at-home mother and wife, I am a military stay-at-home mother and wife. And with that, I can go months at a time without him being able to come home. And when he's away, I can go weeks without being able to communicate with him. This last PCS, I had to drive 42 hours from Virginia to Washington by myself with 2 children. I had to pack up a house. I had to find another place. I had to move into that place. I did all of this on my own, even though I'm not really on my own. So don't ever let the internet fool you. Don't ever think that shit is as easy and as just copacetic as it seems. Life is life and for everybody. But when you're doing life with the right person and it's genuine, it just works out. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Y'all notice anything? Y'all notice anything? I did that. Everything is content. Everything is content. Everything is content. I'ma keep being consistent. I put it together. But shout out to my husband. Because he got me this. OMG. I love it. I love it. Yes, I am in the thug. I'm in the Thugga Den. But do you see this? Nice little backdrop. The next video, the framing, everything is going to be that much better. I was just excited and I needed to make a video to show y'all. And like I said in my last video, I owe y'all another video because I am taking my content serious. I said in my last video, as well as the first video, I am dedicated and determined to be consistent. So I want to thank y'all for tuning in. I want to thank y'all if y'all have subscribed. If you haven't, make sure you do. So I'm going to just jump into it because I have been getting a lot of love. I've been getting a lot of support. I've been getting just a lot of feedback on just the wife that I am, and I appreciate it so much. And I want to just talk about, for me, what it means to be a stay-at-home wife and just to maneuver in the work that I do, because being a stay-at-home wife is a job. I don't care what anybody says. This is a job. For me, I take it seriously. I have a routine. I do things a specific way because I am thankful for the opportunity that I have to be a stay-at-home wife. I know what it's like to be a single mom. I know the struggles. I know what it means to work hard and spend time away from your loved one, you know? So I appreciate my husband so much for putting me in this position to be able to be a domestic engineer. You heard me? I'm not just a housewife. I'm a domestic engineer because I run this and I make sure it runs smoothly and works for us. Because what works for you works for you. I'm not trying to tell anybody how to run their household or what to do, but I'm just sharing my experience and what has worked for me. And if it inspires you or gives you a little insight to want to, take some tips, leave some tricks, comments, whatever, that's what I'm putting my content out there for, because I don't feel like there's a lot of women that look like me doing what I do. Just a little back end. I grew up until I was a teenager in a two-parent household, so I seen my mom being a wife to my dad. I seen what that looked like for them, and that let me know what I didn't want to do. And also what I did want to do. I seen some things that they did that I loved. They were on bowling leagues together, and that was just something for them that gave them a little bit of joy for themselves outside of just being mom and dad. But I also seen things that wouldn't work for me and I don't want to do in my household that way. So it works, like I said, for me before. What works for you works for you. I'm not trying to tell nobody how to run their household. I'm just giving tips and tricks on how I run my household and what works for me. When me and my husband first got together, he used to say all the time, like, you don't have to be so independent. Like, I got you. But being a single mom, I was used to not being able to depend on anybody. I'm doing everything, even if I'm tired, even if I'm winded, even if I don't have nothing else to give. I'm going to make what I want to happen. And I had to learn, having a partner, I should, can, and will depend on you. I can ask you for help so I'm not on my last drip out of my cup. So I'm not so depleted and overstimulated. I am angry. Because I feel like a lot of single moms, you don't mean to come off as angry or come off as being upset, but damn it, you don't have time for yourself. Damn it, you don't get a minute to breathe. You kind of forget what it feels like just to be you, just to have time for you. Because if you're not working, you're doing something for your baby. If you're not doing something for your baby, you're doing something for your baby. You know, like it's really not much time that you aren't doing something for your baby if you're that kind of mom. So I had to learn, I have to relinquish a little bit of that independence and set myself up to win, not set myself up to lose in sight of being the mom that I want to be. Because I don't ever want my kids to look back like, damn, you didn't have time for me. Damn, you were always on my ass. I want them to know I'm your number one fan. I'm your number one supporter. I'm here for you. And I feel like being a single mom, sometimes it's hard to get to that point because you don't really get much time to breathe. You don't get time to come up for air, and it's suffocating. I did that shit for so long. Everybody called me a strict mom, but it wasn't that I was strict. It was just I knew my child was amazing, is amazing. So I wanted her to be just that. And I felt like if you are not pushing your kids, you're hurting your kids. I feel like giving these children nowadays, definitely these tablets, these phones, these just access to technology to raise them is not helping teach them. Like teaching them to be themselves. It's not giving them time to let their brain develop. I needed to be the mother that I needed growing up. Not to say that my mom didn't do an amazing job, but I don't care who you are. If you can't see an area where you could do better, you're being naive. Everybody could do better, and I feel as if that is my overall purpose and goal in life, is to be better and make sure my kids do better than me, and just be the best person that I can be. I owe it to myself, to everybody who I love, to be the best version of me. With that comes when being a wife, like I want to be the best wife that I could be, because to me, I married the best man for me. I worship the ground this man walks on. As a wife, I never want to be a nagging ass woman. Communication is the biggest thing, and I feel like with being a military wife and the way our love transpired, he went to boot camp and we had to rely on nothing but postal mail. That took our love back to old school shit. We didn't get to talk on the phone, get to do a text message. We had to be vulnerable in those letters, and we were away from each other for 6 months, and I was pregnant. It was a whirlwind. So communication is something that I always am striving to do better with, because I know that's one of my downfalls, is communication. And when you are with the right person, you see your flaws because you are able to look at yourself like, damn, why the fuck you love me so much? You know, like, you really just get to rediscover yourself. Because I be looking at myself sometimes, because I do stay at home, and I be feeling like sometimes, girl, you losing it. Like, shit, get yourself together, get dressed sometimes. Don't walk around in the moo on the road all the time. You know, fix your hair. And I'm saying you, because this is my journey. Again, I'm not trying to project anything on anybody, but you just are always just striving to be better when you find your person. And I feel like I found my person, so I just want to keep being better for him. Because as you evolve, they evolve. You know what I mean? As you grow, they grow. And I want us to always grow together. We might not grow at the same rate, but baby, we growing together. And that's my biggest thing as well. And I understand I am a very aggressive, I don't want to say a dominant woman, because I am getting in my feminine era. Y'all see me? You see me? To know me, to see this, I know you're probably mind blown. Because to know me before my husband, you see the growth. You see it. And I've lost a lot of friends. When sometimes you outgrow people. And sometimes it sucks. But sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, all the time, I'm gonna pick my piece. I'm gonna pick my piece over everything. So, I'm picking my piece. And I hope y'all are happy for me, because I'm happy for you, you know? I'm big on continuing to date, always, and making a point to keep dating each other. Monthly, I try to schedule for us to do something, just me and him. I don't care if I come out to this garage. If you follow me on TikTok, you've seen it. Come out to this garage. With him being in the military, he goes away sometimes. Communication, again, is number one. He communicates to me where he's going to go, how long he's going to be out. I write letters. He has a letter for every day. I'm making it to my husband, because I feel like that's a big thing as well. You're growing together. You got to make sure you're communicating that. Communicating everything. Like, I don't understand when people don't say that their partner is their best friend. I tell this man everything about me. I want him to know, and I love that I know everything about. Like, it's just, that's my best friend, man. Like, that's my person. That is my person. Like, there's nothing about me he don't know, and vice versa. If something happens to me or around me, good or bad, he's the first person I want to tell. And it's the same thing for him. Even if I'm frustrated, he's the person that brings me peace. I don't understand when people don't feel like their person is their best friend. If that's not your best friend, what's going on? You know? Communicate. Like, if you really want to work on something, you need to work on communication. Communication is a big thing. Listening more than you talk. Listen to hear where that person is coming from. And I know for me, being able to admit my flaws when I'm wrong. My husband could contest to this. I'm big on that. Baby, I'm sorry, I was wrong. Yeah, I would tell him I'm wrong. And just, you know, as women, sometimes you gotta stroke that man's ego. Stroke that man's ego. I talked to this man. I know I'm probably gonna get some shit, but I talk to this man like a king. I'll never call this man a nigga. He don't call me a nigga. We don't talk down to each other in good times or bad times. No. If I slip up and say, "Ooh, my nigga," like, I apologize, because no, you're not my nigga. You are my man. You are my king. You know, I don't ever want my daughters to be like, my nigga. Why is that your nigga? Why is he your nigga? What about him is nigga activity? You know, like, I want better for my girls, so I'm showing the example of what I want. He makes me want to be a better person. I said that before, but that's big. Like, wanting to be better because I see him as the best. And having somebody that supports me because he feels and sees that I support him is huge. It's amazing. And when you really find love, you want everybody to experience that. I want to shout out my sis. I'm so happy for her. Y'all have to make sure y'all stay tuned to my content. My sis is getting married. Oh, Dada, I am so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. She's getting married. I will have some bachelorette content coming in less than 30 days. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed, hit the bell so you can get notified, all of that. But if y'all have questions, really, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I normally have my notes. I'm a lot more organized with my content, but I was so happy about my room. I just wanted to throw this out there. So this is gonna be a rough draft. But as I said, y'all be patient. Shit is gonna get better. I gotta care. Y'all just be patient. It's coming. It's coming. This is only video what? I think it's like 5. Video 4 or 5. Stay tuned. I'm coming with weekly uploads. Weekly. I promise you. This is my second video within less than 7 days because I owed y'all an extra video because I didn't. I was a day behind. I'm gonna be consistent with my content. Y'all have any questions y'all want me to answer, any topics y'all want me to hit, if y'all want me to do vlogs, whatever y'all want to see, let me know. Interact with me, engage with me. I'm gonna engage with y'all. I thank y'all. I'm excited to start this YouTube journey and for y'all to see my journey. I am happy to see you ladies. Say you guys are getting out of journals. Make sure y'all write every day. It don't matter if it's just a sentence. Whenever you think about it, just write. You know what I mean? Just write something about your day, because when you have that connection with your past self, your present self is going to be thankful, and your future self is going to evolve. I promise you. Make sure y'all are journaling. I hope you guys have a great week. Be sweet. Good vibes only. I'm so excited about this content shit, y'all. I'm so excited for what's to come. Yeah, y'all just continue to stay tuned, and I'm gonna keep y'all in the loop and with the shit. Subscribe, like, engage.